Welcome to another video, Winning Wall Street's Money. We're looking at the weekly charts. Each candle is a weekly. First, we'll start with the equity indexes. Looking at the S&P 500, the major index, the big one that most financial institutions, hedge funds, mutual funds, index traders try to equal or outperform. So here we go. The S&P 500 cash index. This is the cash. This symbol is SPX. 9:32 p.m. Eastern time it trades. Look what it did. Made a lower low, higher high, but it closed near the bottom of the week. That's bearish. The last 3 weeks have been red. The last 3 weeks have been closing near the middle and the bottom of the trading range. The trend is bearish. I don't see no trade setup nor trigger to go long. I will not be going long this index as a swing trader. I'll be trading short to the downside. It's in a consolidation, looking for the next breakout to go again further downside. The NASDAQ 100, symbol November Delta X-ray, the NASDAQ 100. It's one of the stock indexes inside the S&P 500 index. Red for the week, lower low, lower high, even more bearish than the S&P 500. Yep. The past 3 weeks have been red. The past 3 weeks have been making lower lows. It's bearish. Prices are declining. I would not be buying here neither. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, red for the week, made a high above the prior week and made a lower high that did not break out the prior week. That's interesting. But the big picture is we're in a consolidation. It's bearish. Past 3 weeks have been red. Past 3 weeks have closed near the bottom of their trading range. Note, this stock index is also in the S&P 500 index. Got it? It'll be tested later. The Russell 2000. Small cap stocks, green for the week, made a higher high, higher low, but it's still inside consolidation. But it performed better than the other 3 big indexes because it closed green for the week. Maybe a stock rotation out of certain stocks into small caps, making a staircase pattern up, and this 1500 level is holding. So maybe that's the buying price, 1500. The Dow Transports, green for the week, broke out of consolidation, making a higher high, higher low. Yep, but that's a bearish candle. I would not be going long there. Interesting too. This consolidation and this breakout is above this prior high. Maybe people are rotating into that. Interesting. The Dow Utility, this stock index, as well as the Dow Transports, both those indexes are part of the S&P 500. It's in a consolidation, red for the week. Yeah, it made a higher high. It did not break below the low of last week. It closed near the low of its week. And it's in a consolidation. It's getting tighter consolidation. It's building a coil. When it breaks out of that coil, that would be the new trend. We will see if that's going to be enough for us to break out of this big consolidation. That's a trade idea right there. Looking for a coil to break out, and that breakout of that coil for that new trend. Let's go look at Faang stocks. These stocks are in the NASDAQ 100. The most popular. Facebook, huge down week, red for the week, lower low, lower high. Broke out of this consolidation, finding support around the 250 level. So again, we got a big consolidation here, but a lot of wideness in here. Yep. It's bearish. Past 3 weeks, lower lows, lower highs. It's bearish. I don't see a setup to want to go buying here. I would not be buying here. I would look to short on the downside. Amazon, red for the week, lower low, lower high. 3 weeks of red, 3 weeks lower low, lower highs. Again, bearish. Apple, wow, 4 weeks, red candles. Yep, lower lows, lower highs the past 3 weeks. Netflix, also red for the last 3 weeks. Lower low, lower high. And look at this. This was consolidation demand zone. It broke below it. Yep. That's even more bearish. Google, red the past 3 weeks. Big trading range. and red for the week, lower low, lower high, and also broke below demand zone here. That's more bearish. BABA, red for the week, made a higher high, higher low, rejected the high and selling off, be closing near the low of the week. It's in a consolidation. And that is a little reversal there. But again, the bigger picture is it's still bearish. It closed red for the week. Tesla, look how strong this is. Wow. 2 weeks in a row, green, higher high, higher low. Maybe it's gunning for that swing high. It's the strongest of all these equity indexes so far. And the Faang is the only one that I think was green. NVIDIA, red for the week. Higher high, higher low, close near the bottom of the week. It's in a tight consolidation. Let's look at these again. Red for the week. Facebook, Amazon red for the week. Apple red for the week. Netflix red for the week. Google red for the week. BABA red for the week. Tesla green for the week and up. So out of all these stocks here, red for the week, I'd be looking at Tesla on the faster time frame, the daily or intraday. Consider trading long if there's a setup and a trigger. Tesla is the best one I see here. Let's go to bank stocks. Very important, the bank stocks show a huge insight what's going on. A lot of bank stocks are in the Dow and a lot of bank stocks in the Russell 2000. The bank stocks are not performing well. Red for the week. A lot of rejection up here. Yep. A lot of chop. Bank of America also red for the week. Tight consolidation. Building a coil. Again, bigger picture is bearish. Citi. Huge consolidation there. It was all distribution. Smart money was selling there, unloading it. Huge breakdown for the week. Yeah, very bearish. I would not be buying it. Very bearish. Bearish means I think prices are going lower. Bullish means I think prices are going higher. Got it? Goldman Sachs, red for the week. 2 red weeks. Near the bottom of the consolidation. Very bearish. JP Morgan, also red for the week. Yeah, lower low, lower high. Broke below the inside candle. Has not broken out of this consolidation for several weeks, struggling. MetLife, wow, green for the week, higher high and lower low. Somebody's buying here, Defender's coming in here, but it rejected to close above that $40 and inside this trading range, this consolidation. But still looking better than the other ones. Overall, they all look terrible. Citi being the worst, I would not be buying Citi. If you own Citi, why would you own it when it's declining? It could go lower. Look for a winner. Out of all these right now, the only one that looks good, I'm not buying it, but the only one that looks good here is MetLife. Let's go to the other financials. Morgan Stanley. 3 weeks in a row, red, lower highs, holding around 50. Inside this consolidation area. Yep, still very bearish. Yeah, staircase pattern higher, higher. But this consolidation is building longer. Let's see if it's going to break down and go even lower and break below that consolidation. USB, wow. Just like Citi, long consolidation, coil, tighten up, tighten up. Green for the week, small trading range, but still did not break out of this consolidation area. Wells Fargo, the bad child of all these stocks. Consolidation, it's a coil, it's getting tighter and tighter. Green for the week, still in this consolidation. It's near the lows almost for the year. Terrible. Bank of New York broke below the consolidation, rejected that lower price, closed back in it, but still bearish. Same with State Street. Wow. 3 weeks red, lower lows, lower highs, back inside this consolidation. And XOF, this is a stock index. It's made up of the big banks, so it represents several of the big ones like I just went over. Red for the week, in a consolidation, 3 red weeks. What looks good here? Nothing. I will not be long any of these financial stocks. No way. Avoid them on the bullish side. Definitely not bullish. Let's go look at hardware. We already saw the NASDAQ is bearish. We saw the FANG stocks are bearish. We saw most of them close red. But Logitech, green for the week. 2 weeks in a row, green. I'm putting that on a watch list as a possible buy. Going to look at that. And it traded above 70. That's good. It's in a consolidation. Got to take a further look at that as a potential buy. Look at that strong trend in the upside. Maybe it's going to build a consolidation, break higher. This may be another winner to the upside. Hewlett Packard. Yep. Consolidation, building a coil there. See where it breaks out above or below that inside candle come next week. Dill, wow. Strong trend to the upside. Looks like weakness. It went higher, higher, low on weakness and failed to break out the high there. That might be getting ready to roll over, go short. Bearish possibly. Yep, going to watch that as potential short. Western Digital, terrible. Had consolidation there, breakdown, because terrible. Seagate Technology, yeah, interesting. Green for the week, took out that high, maybe a new trend higher, but still nowhere near the highs. It's better stocks to look at. Jupiter Network, let's go fast. Cisco, struggling, terrible, wow. Ericsson, well, that's interesting. Green for the week, higher, low. Broke out of that consolidation, but see if that pulls back in there. That's something I'm putting on my watch list as potential bullish. Nokia, oh, they're misbehaving. Overall, none of these look as good as I like. Well, one of them did. Logitech looks interesting. Let's go over to semiconductors. Semiconductors real fast. Intel, bearish. Yeah, near the bottom. NVIDIA, interesting. Consolidation, see how that goes. Alpha Sierra, Mike Lima, huge consolidation building here. Broadcom, very interesting. Alpha, Victor, Golf, Oscar. It's Broadcom. Well, watch this on the faster time frame. See what happens here. Texas Instruments looks interesting. Yep, I'll watch that too. Lam Research, nope, struggling terrible. Lima, Romeo, Charlie, X-ray. Let's go to one more stock group to show you. Oracle. Yellow candle inside week, indecision. Closed near the low of the week, yeah. Microsoft, doing terrible. 3 weeks in a row, red, lower low, lower high. Broke below this consolidation. Just trading around the 200 level. PayPal Holdings, also bad shape. Wow, real bad shape. Uber, doing very good. Broke out of the consolidation. 2 weeks in a row, higher high, higher low. For the week, made an indecision because it closed near its open. I'll be putting this on my watch list as potential trade out there to the upside. Lyft, inside consolidation, not making higher highs. Yeah, between Lyft and Uber here on the right, if I was going to consider trading one, I'm going to be watching Uber. It's outperforming. It broke out of consolidation, already out of it for 2 weeks, where Lyft is still inside of it. Yeah, Lyft is cheaper stock than Uber, but Uber is outperforming. Gold the winner. Just because it's cheap, don't buy it. And eBay, wow, performing terribly.